Hey everybody, welcome to Lessons with Troy, the podcast. I'm your host, Troy Brenningmeyer. Today's guest is Norwegian-based Dobro and Weissenborn player Knut. Among lots of other things, today we talk about his life as a musician in Norway, how he got started playing the Dobro, and his recent trip to Greece. And also, this podcast is full of Knut's playing, from Dobro to Weissenborns to even his metal-bodied resonator guitar. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the show. And remember, if you want to learn more about lap steel, Dobro, Weissenborn, and pedal steel, be sure to go over to my site, www.lessonswithtroy.com. And also, if you're enjoying these podcasts, feel free to swing over to iTunes and write a review. And for more of my podcasts, you can visit www.lwtpodcast.com. Right now, all the way from Norway, here's Knut. Tell everybody, how do you pronounce your name?
It's Knut. Knut.
Knut.
Yeah.
Got it.
You had in the States, you had a famous Knut Rockne. Have you heard of him?
Knut.
Rockne.
Say it again.
Knut Rockne. He was the American football player. Very famous. You have to Google him.
I'm sure anybody. I'm so ignorant with sports. I'm sure most anybody probably know that, but unfortunately, I don't.
No.
Well, it's good to meet you. This is awesome. This is the first time we've met and talked, and
yep.
And I've heard a lot of good things about you. So it's good to finally meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm really curious. Just kind of right off the bat. I've never been to Europe. It's something I really want to do. And especially, check out Norway. But what's life like for you in Norway and being a musician in Norway?
Oh, it's actually a good thing to be a musician in Norway.
Yeah?
I think. Just up and down with gigs, of course. But summertime is festival time in Norway. And a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you get okay paid, and if you are as old as me, I'm a veteran now. So I'm quite busy in not so much in the summertime, but quite busy at wintertime playing theaters. Is that what you call it? We have something called Kulturhus in Norway, with the big stage. It's like a theater, but I don't know if it's a community house. Is that kind of the same?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to picture it. I mean, are your gigs that you're doing, I'm sure that they're probably all over the place, but mostly are they like smaller kind of bar gigs, we call them, or are they? Okay.
It used to be a big blues scene here in Norway. We had all these blues and jazz clubs, but most of them kind of went down the drain with the smoking ban,
Yeah.
Because the smokers wouldn't. They like to sit and drink and smoke and listen to jazz and blues music, but when you are living in Norway, it's like 20 below in the wintertime. Nobody liked to stand outside the club and smoke there. So now it's not necessarily the right thing, but it kind of how should you put it? It didn't help though for the clubs.
Yeah. So, and pardon my ignorance too. I mean, what season are you in now in Norway? Is it?
Oh, it's summer here.
Summer. Okay, it's summer here too. Well, spring, summer-ish. So.
Yeah.
So what's like an average kind of week or gig life for you now in the summer? What's it look like? Kind of explain it to us.
Well, special this summer because I'm going to Austria in 2 days.
Oh, cool.
I have 5 gigs with Austrian piano and jazz singer. It's called.
Okay.
She has a fantastic name. She is called Nane Frystikkel, and her last name Frystikkel. That's breakfast in Germany, German language. So I don't know.
That is a great
she has an American mother, So, and I guess a German father with a kind of weird name, Frühstückel.
Yeah.
That's if you will have the name Troy Breakfast.
Yeah, you wouldn't think, you'd think it's almost like maybe they got a good sense of humor or something, her parents.
Maybe. Or maybe it's a common name. I don't know. I haven't been that much to Austria before, so that's going to be a nice experience.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we play as a duo: piano, dobro, and Weissenborn, and three things.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So most of the time when you're doing gigs, are you most of the time playing dobro or guitar or Weisenborn? What do you play mostly over there?
Actually, I'm a drummer.
Okay.
So yeah, to cut a long story short, I was tired of playing drums like 25 years ago, so I picked up the dobro. You know, everybody else play guitar, piano, whatever, but nobody in when is that? Around 1990. I found it because my father played lap steel in the 50s. So I found some finger picks and have you ever seen those? I don't think I have them here. Small, very thin Hawaiian steel. Bars? I mean, have you seen those? Very thin.
Probably. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
you grab it more like
Yeah, like
it's
this.
not
You know?
round like a normal.
No, it's not
Yeah,
round
yeah.
at all. It's like squares and very thin.
Like a wedge or something,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah.
So he had that in the basement, and I thought because around 1980, I heard David Lindley for the first time.
Uh-huh.
He played the Ragbag from his live album, and I thought that was such a fantastic sound coming from. He played the Weissenborn now, so I thought, oh my God, that's a great sound. So that kind of thing stayed in my head, you know, but I had no idea what he was playing on. But a friend of mine told me later that was a dobro, but it wasn't a dobro. Of course, it was a Weissenborn. So hang on here once again.
Yeah.
I'm getting dry mouth.
Yeah, show everybody what's the Coca-Cola look like over there, or cola, I guess.
This is it's not the real. We have real Coca-Cola in Norway, but this is another brand. They're trying to. It's Norwegian Coca-Cola. They're trying to make Coca-Cola. Doesn't taste it, but my son likes it. And it's no sugar in it.
Yes.
I'm not a wino, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love how you just are grabbing the whole 2-liter bottle, just going for it. That's great. Oh man. So, yeah. So what age were you around about, or what year was it when you kind of got interested in dobro and all this?
It's around 27 years. 27
Okay.
years, around 1990. I'm 54 now, so you backtrack, yeah, 27 years. So it just started. You couldn't get any dobros back in those days. I knew one guy in Norway who had one. Famous singer, songwriter named Øystein Sunde. But I didn't have his number. He had a private, secret telephone number. So you couldn't call him, you know. So he had one. And he played in a bluegrass group as early as in like the end of like 69, 68, 69, and during the 70s. So
Okay.
I knew he had one, but I couldn't get it. The funny thing now, 25 years later, that I'm playing with this guy.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So I told him the story, and I couldn't call you because you had a secret phone number. You know, I always laugh at that. So the whole thing is like going round. You know,
Yeah, full circle.
for full
sure.
circuit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry about my
So,
English. Sometimes I'm not. I'm trying to speak as
oh, you
good
got
as I
great
can.
English, actually. Yeah, you. I mean, if I tried to speak Norwegian, I mean, give me a break.
No,
It'd be.
that's difficult. Yeah, but we Norwegians we learn English from school. At the
Mm.
third grade, we start learning English, and we have English all the way out.
Oh, okay.
So you can
I'm just
choose.
curious.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, I can't remember if you know Freddie Holm.
yeah, yeah.
Is
He
he?
he lives not far from me, 20 minutes from me.
No way. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can't.
he's from Halden, and I live in Sarpsborg, and it's only
Ah,
20 minutes apart.
there must be only. I mean, I'm just assuming there must be only a handful of dobro players in Norway, huh? You and Freddie and.
No, no,
Uh,
the plenty. You see,
really?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We had this bluegrass festival that actually my wife is running now. We had is it 15 years. So all the young people started playing banjo, fiddle, and especially dobro. So nowadays we have I can't count, but at least 20.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, maybe more too.
Very cool. Huh.
For
Nice.
a
Well, what?
small country, no,
Yeah.
it's probably 50 dobro players. You know.
Huh. That's something. Yeah. Freddie came over and actually we jammed. He came to St. Louis and we met up with some friends
Yeah,
and
he's a great player.
yeah, good guy too. You
Yeah,
know, it's very rare. All you dobro players, great guys. I
yeah,
think great people because there's women too for sure.
yeah. Thank you.
Well, cool. So you said David Lindley was one of your early inspirations. Who else were you listening to back when you got
Like,
started?
well, like everybody who plays dobro, listen to Jerry Douglas. You know,
Oh, for sure.
everybody tries to sound like him too. So, so well, that's me too. You know, always wanted to sound like Jerry Douglas. Still can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's hard. So of course, David Lindley and Jerry Douglas was main influence when it comes
Okay.
to playing, yeah, Weissenborn and lap steel and stuff like that. I don't play that much laps. I have one lap steel here. Don't play it much. The strings are rusty.
Oh, really?
It's just a cheap gold tone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still in tune.
Hey, that says a
So
lot.
I do some session work that because when I started there wasn't that many dobro players around,
Okay.
so I got a lot of session works in the 90s and at the turn of the century and up till now. So I played on, my God, that's like 100 CD recordings or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, do you do a lot of that recording just out of your home studio there?
Yeah, I do some small stuff. I produce some records and I make my own records here and some, not that much. I wish it could be more, but you see, the business has changed. You don't make any money on selling records anymore. You know, the
Yeah.
the, the generation of today that destroyed that, destroy that because they think music should be for free, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. With Spotify, I always feel slightly guilty, for using Spotify. I try if I really like the album, or the artist, I try to support them, and stuff,
Yeah, of course. I
But
use
yeah, there's just yeah.
I use Spotify too, but I don't listen that much to music anymore. You know, the information, everything is so. It's so much information these days. TV, radio. Well, I don't listen that much. to radio either. You know, Norway is the first country in the world that's quitting the FM net on the radio. It's going digital. DIB.
Oh.
Have you heard of DIB?
I haven't.
No. So it's the first country in the world who is gonna start with digital radio.
Wow.
Cast, you know. So, but that means you have to send like 6 million radios on the dumpster, you know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you can't use them anymore. You can only use DAB radios for
wow. It's like
listen to radio.
It's like TVs when they switch to in the U.S. they switch to digital.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the. Wow.
Well, Norway's a strange country. They were back in the 60s. It was actually up in the government if they wanted to have stereo broadcast on the radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the same with color TVs in the 70s. They had to. The government had to agree on going from black and white to color TV. That's a true.
Huh.
That's a fact.
Wow.
We're a strange country, you know.
No, I want to visit there sometime. All the, what do they call it? The fjords.
Yeah, it's a lot of. That's the west coast of Norway. It's really beautiful. But here where I live, it's very flat south of Oslo. It's not that. We have no fjords and no mountains down here. Yeah, then you have to go to the west coast, like Bergen,
Gotcha.
from Bergen and north.
Gotcha. Well, I wanted to kind of switch gears here for a little bit, and we have a mutual friend, Aaron Radford.
We just went to Greece together, you know.
Oh yeah. No, we were me and he was the one that said that he would talk to you. He kind of hooked us both up, I think. You know.
Yeah, I've heard that podcast, of course.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, he wanted to make sure I asked you about your trip to Greece first of all, but also about you playing. I guess you were playing next to a lake or something. I saw a little video. It looked like you had a long cord or something, and you were entertaining the people, and you were way out by the coast.
That was on the beach. You talked about the Greece trip now. Is that what you think? Yeah, I played on the rocks down by the sea. Yeah,
tell us about that a little bit if you can.
Well, last year, this is my fourth time to Greece to that Kardamili Jazz Festival.
Okay.
Because I know the guy who runs it, and he just like me being down there and playing. I do a lot of other stuff, not just solo gigs, but I can play brushes with a small jazz band or just playing drums in a blues band or whatever, you know. So kind of, I'm like a potato. You can use me for lots of different musical arrangements. Yeah.
Sure.
But last year, Bjarne, the guy with who runs the chief of the festival, he said, why don't you take the Weissenborn and take it down to all the rocks there and have a sunset concert. So I said, of course, Björn, I do that. So I spent some time and arranging that one. I played, it's like 45 minutes with no breaks between the songs. Didn't say anything, just this whole long piece of music. So
cool.
some of it was written for it, and I played some Norwegian folkish kind of tune, and I played the Jerry Douglas tune. I played the. I wanted to be about water, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. So I played Rain on Olivia Town. Because it's not in the water coming down, not from the sea, but that was tried to make that as a theme for the concert. water and sea.
Gotcha.
So, but
So what was the?
but it ended with I played the Chariots of Fire with from Vangelis soundtrack, you know. So I ended with the fireworks.
Oh, how cool is that?
It's like a big cliche, but it worked. People were crying.
Hey, it totally worked. Then people were crying.
Yeah, it was very nice. And with the beautiful sunset of Cardamili down Bot City, it was a magical experience. But I'm not gonna do it again.
Was this the last year? You mean?
No, it was a one-off.
One-off. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't overdo that, you know. So
yeah, that's. I'm sure Aaron was soaking it all in. He's really obsessed with the Weisenborn. You know?
he had a fantastic time. We spent some time at the bar afterwards. So
Yeah, I saw your pictures.
We had a great night. Fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
You see the? Can you see the T-shirt?
Yeah, let me see that T-shirt. I saw it a little bit. If you can.
That's from last year.
Ah.
Looks like the Star Wars theme. You know?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, what's it say? May the jazz be with you. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
May the jazz be with you.
So, no, I was gonna say, what are the logistics of playing on the beach there? It seemed like you were amplified, and I saw a long. Was that a long extension cord or a mic cable that was going there so that you could be?
I used my laptop. I used a program called Mainstage. So I had earplugs.
Ah.
So I had two cables out from the sound card. I have this. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
It works.
The Apogee Duet.
Yeah,
for
fantastic sound card. So I just run a stereo signal out from that one, and I had made backing tracks, you know, in another program called Reason, or some are made in Logic.
Okay.
So I do that in solo at solo gigs, using backing tracks, just to hopefully not make it boring. See one guy playing, because I can't sing, you know. I'm probably the worst singer in the world, so I have to. Everything I do has to be instrumental.
Gotcha.
If you catch my drift, you know.
Oh yeah.
I was singing backup in this band back in '96 or something, and we had a sound check, and the lead singer of the band, he was out with a sound guy when I was checking the microphone, you know. And he said to the sound guy, "Whatever you do, don't let Knut be alone in the PA with his vocals."
Oh.
So I stopped singing after that.
Oh man, you know, I kind of I know what you're feeling. I have a Hawaiian band. I'm trying to sing in it, and yeah, there's some embarrassing moments for sure as an instrumentalist trying to sing. You know, it can be tough for sure.
It can be real tough, yes.
Well, cool, man. Let's. I wanted to check out some of your instruments there, since you know, I think you were showing me before your Weisenborns, and maybe talk a little bit about them if you can.
Real quick.
Well, what's going on with that one that everybody can probably see in the background there? I mean, anyone you want to play.
This is one of my first real Dobros. It's tuned to C now. Can't remember.
C, so like open D, but just a whole step lower.
Yeah. You can say it's a Rich and Taylor. And it's in walnut. I bought it in New York in '95 at the Mandolin Brothers.
Oh, okay.
So,
do you use mics or pickups with some of these?
It's all the Dobros had the Fishman system with the Aura box.
Oh
Fishman,
yeah.
That was a game changer when that came, because I have cases like this with pickups in because I tried them all.
Yeah.
All the pickups in the world.
And
And all of them sounds terrible, you know.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Fishman. The only thing that and it might just be my guitar, but it's happened on two of my Dobros so far, is that the D string is louder than all the others. So I have to like EQ it and try to, dump that down, because as soon as I hit a D what is that?
It gets too loud. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine, Paul Beard, who makes Beard guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had a couple of pickups that I had to send back because they were the balance wasn't even. Is that
Yeah.
So that one I have now, the the B string is the loudest one.
Oh wow.
But with a little bit of compression, you can even it out a little bit. Oh, it sounded terrible. Bad strings. But it was one of my first Dobros.
Nice.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh. And the heavy metal.
The heavy metal.
This
Sweet.
is This is an Ozark. Also fairly cheap.
Hey, can you push your camera down and we
yeah,
can
of
see what
course.
you're yeah. There we go.
Let me do that with the mic too. Of course, we got a more bluesy. I only use this for more bluesy kind of songs, you know.
Yeah, that sounds great.
My main wish is to can get the money to buy a Tricon. I would love the old Tricons, you know, from the 30s or something like that. But they're so expensive.
How much are they? Just by
Yeah, if you can get them, you can get them under $5,000.
wow. Wow.
That's a little bit over my range, especially these days. Yeah, blues,
Yeah.
heavy metal.
Heavy metal. Now, what tuning is that one in?
That was D.
D. Okay.
And my main axe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a Beard E model.
Okay.
And actually, Jerry Douglas played this. I said to Paul Beard, this story I told before. He had just made this E model. They were quite new. So I had some. I wanted to buy a new Dobro. Sorry about all the tuning here.
Hey.
Yeah, so I told
No
I was speaking on the phone to Paul because he was going to the big bluegrass IBM. Is that what it's called in Nashville?
Yep.
And he had 3 models with him. So I said, well, if you let Jerry Douglas play them, and if he picks out the best one, I'll buy that one. And that's the one he did. So Paul came back and he called me on the phone and said, I got this. So he played the difference, the 3 models over the telephone.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the sound through a telephone? But actually, this is the one Jerry Douglas thought sounded the best, And I just, some months after that, I saw pictures with him with the exact same guitar, same finish and everything. So that was an okay, that's a cute little story.
Yeah. 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 Jerry Douglas. I've never met him. Never spoke to him.
No.
Yeah.
People say he's a very nice guy. I don't think he's only been in Norway once, and I couldn't see the gig. He played with the Union Station, Alison Krauss. He had this big festival in Oslo, but I couldn't go to the festival. I had another gig. There's a Norwegian. You don't use that in American music, do you? Those 2 notes together, that's what makes the Norwegian sound. So that's my favorite, or my workhorse, if you like.
Yeah.
Should have changed strings for this. That sounds not very good today.
Oh man. Nice. What was that one?
I was just playing out of my head some what you call
I think
it?
sounds great.
Yeah, it sounded folky.
Sounded like a song to me.
You know,
What-
most of it, when I write music, I write all my music on the piano.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I find out chords and harmonies and sort of putting on the melody. Last. This is Aaron's favorite guitar.
Yeah.
And he got to try it in Greece too. He was really, oh, can I try it? Oh, yeah, of course. It's a Bear Creek.
Bear Creek. Oh yeah, Bill Hardin.
Bill
Yeah.
Hardin, yes. So this is the first guitar that was ever sold on the internet in 1996. The first guitar, I told him, "Oh, you have that one?" He said, "Yeah," because some guy bought it. I don't know if it was a Norwegian or what it was, but he just saw a picture on the web or whatever, and he thought it, "Oh, what a beautiful guitar," but he didn't know it was
Square neck.
no, exactly. So it's just been been hanging on the wall for many years, and then suddenly he just sold it to a store. So I found it in Oslo,
Oh, no way.
music store in Oslo.
So I'm looking at your picks there. It looks like you I know your thumb pick. That's one of the Golden Gate, right?
Golden Gate, but I've used this for the last 5 years or so.
Okay.
Great picks, Akri picks.
Akri?
Akri. Is this?
RK.
No, not RK. Acri. ACRI.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Stays stays very good on the fingers, you know. You don't.
Yeah, I've never seen those before. Huh.
Oh, well, they're Americans made.
I'll have to look those up. Yeah.
I bought them at Elderly.
Okay.
Yeah, you should check them out because it's the best finger picks I have had. And I have a nice steel bar from a German guy. Daddy Slide.
Huh.
He has, but I have to ask him to make me another one because I'm nearly worn it out. There's so many cracks in it. Not cracks, but
What's going on with all those holes drilled in? Is that for grip or something?
I don't know why he made those. I have no idea, but it stays very good in the hand. Good sound from this one.
Yeah, man, great intonation. Man, really impressed. That sounds amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Was that just noodling, or was that a song that
No, this is
written?
that was one of my earliest songs. It was named To Lisa. That's my old girlfriend, my kid's mother, but we're not together anymore.
Gotcha.
Maybe it had to do with because back when I was together with her, there was so much practicing, I'm trying to learn this instrument. So she just hates the sound of it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, no more dobro. Oh my.
Oh no.
It's like my wife says these days. Because of writing new songs, and so I say, oh, I have a new song here, and my wife says, another ballad. Exactly what the world needs, another ballad,
Hey, I think the world needs lots of ballads these days, for sure.
Yeah. David Lindley once said, Weissenborns eat Dobros for breakfast. I kind of
beautiful,
agree.
man.
Yeah. I stole that from Ed Gerhard. I haven't done. It was a small riff I made some years ago. I haven't been able to put it in a song yet.
I like that. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
You can play it in G tuning too. The still sounds good. Thank you.
So, I wanted to talk about your new CD, and maybe if you feel like, I'll just leave it up to you. If you feel like playing anything from it or whatever, and maybe tell where people can find it. And
Oh man, you see that's an old Weissenborn CD, but you can. The only way you can get that because it's not digital. You can only find it here at my house. Where is it? I can't. I have some. That's only sent out about. I sold around like 100 copies or something like that. Most of them sold in Greece. Two Norwegians in Greece.
oh, that's ironic, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny. So if people wanted to order that, how would they? Are you able to?
Facebook or just email me.
Okay. Gotcha. And what's your email? If you mind, do you mind giving it out
No,
on the
no,
podcast?
no. That's Knut.hem. And what you call?
At normally they say at.
At online.no.
Online.no. Okay.
Yeah. NO stands for Norway. .no.
Gotcha.
Norway. So it's just my name with a dot. Knut.hem. online.no. That's my email, but and you find me on Facebook. I have the same. I have 2 pages on Facebook. One for
personal use,
personal, and then one for as my kind of music site.
Yeah, yeah. And you were mentioning to me, I think on Facebook, you sent me a message saying that on Spotify you got some stuff, as we were just talking about Spotify.
Yeah, we were just talking about Spotify. Hang on, my son is coming. Hi.
Yeah.
Gikk det greit? Jeg sitter her med en amerikaner får komme og si hei.
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 Han sier hei, hørte du det? Ja. Skal vi bare drive på en liten stund til? Du kan jo... Har du spist, eller?
Ja.
Hm?
Ja.
Ok. Hva da?
Subway.
Subway, ja. Ok. Ja, nei, vi bare driver på litt til her, vi så. Yes, I'm back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, how old is he again? You said
He's 14.
14.
Yeah.
That's a cool age. Yeah, I have a stepdaughter. She probably when I met my wife, she was around the stepdaughter was around that age, 13 or something like that. So
Well, yeah,
he's on summer break. Is that what's going on now?
No, it's 2 weeks and then he has a summer break. He lives in another town with his mother. So, but he's they have something called directly translated shadowing on the school. That means you go to a workplace and see what's happening at the workplace, at the factory or whatever. But he's going to a guitar builder, not builder, but repair, fixer guitar.
Luthier. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Gotcha.
He is
for refretting and stuff like that.
Yeah, he does, and then very good with the electronics. His name is Øyvind Fjell, and he designed the GIS. Is that the guitar? G-sharp guitar. Have you ever heard of that?
I haven't.
No, I had one, but I gave it away to Estonia's only Weissenborn and Dobro player. His name is Tonu Tim. Great guy, lives in Tallinn, Estonia. So I gave that away to his 50th birthday. So cool. But
nice.
you can. It's been bought up by an American company these days. G-sharp guitar, and you see, Mark Knopfler has one, and Eric Clapton has one, and Albert Lee and Sting, and everybody has a G-sharp guitar.
Is it just that's the brand name, or is it like tuned to something?
Yeah, it's tuned to G-sharp, and it's also the brand name. Yes, you just Google it and you find it's a very nice. It's been put together in Asia somewhere, I think, and it's. I found one at a. I was in LA and I went to a guitar shop and I saw one of his guitars on the wall. I took a picture and sent him. You're famous now as. That was cool. And you can also buy this lap steel configuration set to it too. I think I have one video on YouTube with it. If you find it.
Yeah. So what's that G-sharp? Like what's the tuning for that? What would it be? G-sharp major chord? You mean or?
No. How should I put? No, it's like a guitar. Regular guitar is tuned in E.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be the equivalent to E, but in G-sharp.
Major third higher, right? Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's got a very nice sound. Great sound. It's small. It's not bigger than this. It's like the size of my lap steel. But cool little guitars and not very expensive. It's around
So that would mean
$300 or something like that.
So you would do that to like harmonize with somebody. Like if somebody had a regular guitar, you could play the exact same patterns as them, but it would be like
in G sharp.
Kind of like a capo, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, a capo guitar. No, it's a very nice.
Nice. Oh yeah, I haven't checked out that one.
I forgot that one. It's very deep.
Ah.
I bought this in March in. It's not tuned either. Bought it in the Netherlands. It's.
And what's that one tuned to?
C.
Okay.
And I also got these pickups, American made. It's called Crevo pickups. That's one of the best pickups I ever had in my life. I make some nice. What do you say? To promote, I would like to promote that pickup because it's a fantastic pickup. Crevo pickups.
Spell that for us. How do you Krivo? Crevo.
Okay. Crivo. I don't know how you say it, but I say Crevo.
Yeah,
but it's probably
so.
Crivo.
Yeah. So how's that stuck on there? Is that like double-sided tape or something?
No, it's putty. You call it putty?
Yeah.
Nice. It's nice and firm. I'm struggling a little bit of playing it because it's very narrow string spacing. So if I'm going from the other Weissenborn to this, then I have not problem with the length, but the spacing. A nice fat bottom. there's it's nice to have a guitar, one for C tuning and one for D tuning. Oh, the sun came in, you know. Finally, some sun in Norway.
Yeah, you'll get your face all nice and sun tan. It looks like it's just on your head. That's funny.
Because we are like English people or Scottish people. You know, it takes a week of sunbathing just to get white. We are pale blue.
That's funny. Cool, man. Well, I've really enjoyed listening to all your playing, and I got to check out your music. Honestly, I need to get on. You know, I'm one of the people that needs to check it out. You know, get on Spotify. And you said YouTube. You have lots of videos on YouTube as well.
Yes. Yep. Lots of
What's your
videos.
YouTube channel? If people were
No, it's just my name.
Okay. Okay. So I noticed on Facebook you used the middle name or Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Okay.
It's only my wife who used that name when she's angry with me. I don't use that name otherwise. It's only my wife and my mother used it.
Okay, so I'll I didn't know if you went by that. Some people use 3 names. I saw that on Facebook.
Oh yeah, no, it's just the how would you say, to have one as an artist page and one for personal. So then I used all my names there.
Great.
Both my names. I mean.
I'm trying to think. I know that I was thinking when you were playing. Oh yeah. So you play a lot in open D, and I know I was listening.
D and C, yes.
Yeah, with that root, 5th root, 3rd, 5th root tuning, right?
This is what's it called again? Hang on.
Yeah.
Shallow brown.
Okay.
Traditional English. It's like a shanty.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
That's,
but
sound great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But the minor chords are just some are better than others, you know. It depends on whereabouts on the neck you are.
Yeah.
As long as you not have that one, you have to stay away from that one. as a drummer, you always end every song. Yeah.
I like your bar that when you pushed your bar forward to get that open six string on that last chord you were
That
doing.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That one, I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So sweet.
And I like this. Do you use this tuning?
Is that Dadgad?
Yep. But in C. Sadga,
yeah.
Sadga.
Yeah, cad, whatever it be.
Oh,
Sad, yeah.
oh, sorry.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
cool.
That's called Winterland. So one of the very first tunes I ever wrote. That's on my first record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that one available anywhere? Or is
Yeah,
that...
yeah. Both iTunes and Spotify. You can. That's digital.
Okay. What's the name of that album?
Once in a very blue mood.
Once in a very blue mood.
Once in a very blue mood. Yes.
Gotcha. That sun is. It looks like your face is.
It's horrible.
For people that are listening,
I have no curtains here, so I can't.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
put a
it's-
plant right there, and it'll grow great. Like a hanging plant right above your head.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, thanks,
Oh,
Knut.
Yeah.
I think I can pronounce your name now. Knut.
Yeah, it's very, very good. Perfect.
I'm ready to go to Norway, man.
Well, you should. It's a beautiful country to have a vacation. Bring lots of money because it's very expensive over here.
They're always advertising on our I don't know if it's what channel it is, but they're advertising cruises, Norwegian cruises and stuff.
Yeah, Hurtigruta. His name is Hurtigruten. It goes from Bergen and it goes all the way up to Kirkenes. That's one of the world's northern places you can go. I don't know. I have no clue what it costs. It's not very cheap, but that's one of the world's most fantastic boat rides, boat trip you can do, because if you haven't seen fjords before, you're suddenly gonna see it then, and you should probably maybe if you do it in the winter time, like in November or December or something like that, you get the northern lights too.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about too. On, how they on Facebook they show these little, I don't know, probably advertisements or something, videos. And one that I love, and it's on my bucket list, me and my wife, to go there is, I think it's probably northern Norway or somewhere in Norway. But you stay in these glass igloos, and they got a line of these glass kind of igloos where you can just look out, and it's the northern lights. Supposed to. Yeah, that looks amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
but we don't think about it. We're so used to it, so we don't think about it. Now, Norway's a great country for being a tourist.
Nice.
If you want to see fjords and mountains, and it's not many people that lives here too, so you can be very much alone. There's only 6 million people that lives in this little country.
Huh.
But the culture lives in Norway is good. A lot of great both artists and painters and writers that comes from here. They're quite popular out in the world. We had one band in the that made it to the top on the Billboard, in the 80s, 85, I guess. That's Aha. Have you ever heard of Aha?
Oh, yeah.
Take on Me, yeah. We have one thing in common with Aha. I don't know the guys personally, but we used to have the same bass player for a while. In the band I played in, and Aha, we had the same bass player.
How cool is that?
Yeah, very
so
cool.
Do you see, getting back to the, I guess the other musician I know in Norway, Freddie Holm, do you see him on a regular basis?
No,
or you?
Not. We kind of, we're not in the same circuit. Actually,
okay.
he because most of my time gigging, I'm playing with this Norwegian equivalent to Steve Martin. Plays banjo and guitar and tells funny jokes between songs. So no, not. I know Freddie, but not. We don't. Have never played together or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And he only lives 20 minutes away.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's very strange. No, we're not in the same circle. Actually.
Man, so if I come, I got to come when you guys are both in town, and I'll visit you and then visit Freddie. That'd be awesome.
Of course. Yeah. It's only 20 minutes, half an hour away. So.
That's awesome. Well, thanks, Knut. Yeah, it's so much great playing, and I appreciate you playing and showing us all your different instruments. People are really going to enjoy this, I think.
Yeah, cool.
Well, thanks again, and we will hopefully see you sometime if I visit Norway, or if you ever come this way. Look me up too if you're ever in the States.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you for having me on your podcast show. When this is going to be broadcast?
Well, it just depends on how quick I can edit. It depends, hopefully I can get it up pretty quick, but I guess right now it's the early June, so maybe in a week or so. But maybe sooner. I don't. It's hard to tell how quickly I can do it, but yeah.
Well, I follow. I see lots of your stuff on Facebook, which I'm probably going to see it. Even if I'm going to. I'm going to Austria and on Friday, so I'm not sure. The internet connection down in south of Europe.
Well, enjoy that trip, man.
Yeah,
That sounds
up in the
incredible.
mountains in like in the Alps is probably not a good
Oh,
internet connection there. I don't know.
well,
Well,
hopefully you can take some pictures and post them. I'd love to see
well,
some of these
of
places
course.
you're playing.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks
Will
again,
do.
and we'll see you down the road, man.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Yeah. Same.